Your Storm Shield forecast, only on Fox 47 News.
Well, some storms are making their way into mid-Michigan tonight. Justin Bradford's had his hands full in the Weather Center. How are things looking out there right now?
Pretty ominous out there right now, Kylie. We had some sun earlier today. Certainly was nice and pleasant. Temperatures hot, humidity back up. But if you're anything like us here at the Fox 47 studios, looking at our camera here over I-496 south and southwest, it looks a little bit dark and gloomy out there. That's because we've got some very strong thunderstorms, part of a smaller complex of storms here called the derecho. You see that moving across the area right now. And in areas in northern Indiana are even under some tornado warnings. You can see those in red down there. Severe thunderstorm warnings along the immediate lakeshore counties of Michigan. And then we have us here in mid-Michigan still underneath the watches. We're going to be monitoring this very closely as this weather moves into the region. But note the amount of lightning on these storms as we get that going here. Wow, just moving across. These are going to be loud ones as they make their way through. Not expecting a big amount of rainfall from these storms, even though it will be very heavy at times. We're going to have some chances to see some scattered power outages, though, as the winds are very strong with these storms as they move through. Backing out, you can really see the structure of this thing as it pushed across parts of the upper Midwest, bringing again some winds in excess of 100 miles per hour to select locations. Dew points very elevated as well, low 70s across much of the area. So we've got a lot of power in that air out there. You see the rain cooled air behind the storms. Temperatures in the lower 70s near Chicago, even in Milwaukee, as we're still in the upper 80s here. So we'll be dipping down to that as these storms move through. Again, it's mainly going to be the winds we're watching very closely as they trek across the area. Future track will show that here, putting it into motion, especially by the time we get to around 8, 9 o'clock. We're starting to see, especially in our western counties, some of these storms move through, and that lingers just for an hour or two after that. By the time we hit about 11:30, most of this activity is off to our east or completely dying off as it does so, and we'll actually see a little bit of some breaks in the clouds overnight. It'll be mainly cloudy after that. We start off Tuesday under clouds, but then we eventually become sunny later on in the day, and that clear sky condition as we have the high pressure moving in continues into our Wednesday as well, as we have a mostly sunny day on tap by the time we hit our Wednesday. Before this evening, again, going to watch for those scattered strong thunderstorms to move in here over the next hour or so, and then they'll really linger, especially into the 8, 9 o'clock hour. By the time we get to around 11, they're really wrapping up across the region. Eventually, we'll fall to 68. Some of those storms, again, going to be severe tonight. Into the day tomorrow, though, it's looking much better for our Tuesday. Clouds will clear out throughout the day. Temperatures in the 80s, eventually 83 or 84 degrees will be our high with the humidity dropping as well. And the 7-day forecast looks pretty good. Outside of a stray shower chance late week, not much going on until we get to later into the weekend. That's when we'll see a better chance to see a few more storms in there as well. And then we even see a bit of a cool down as we head into Monday. If you can call upper 70s, that going to be very comfortable there by that time. Just watch out for those storms tonight. I recommend keeping all your devices charged that you may need.